Posting your listing on Airbnb. I'm going to cover how to post your listing on Airbnb using their current quick list model, and then dig into the weeds in the following chapter. It can be relatively easy to do with the initial posting, but there are a lot of details that Airbnb leaves out, details you can only access after you have posted your listing. Before we dive in, however, I'm going to give you a quick and easy link. www.airbnb.com/r/STR success. This takes you through my affiliate referral link. There are no fees for you, nor is any of your income funneled to me, only a $40 bonus for you from Airbnb, and a referral bonus to me for referring you as a new host. It is a win-win for both of us. By the end of this chapter, you should have your basic listing live on Airbnb. The following chapter will dig into the details and get it just the way you want it. But for now, let's just get the basic listing up and operational. If you haven't researched your immediate area, now is the time to do it. You can fill out the Predicting Income worksheet in the complete STR financial tracking spreadsheet. This file is available for free download at my author website, www.christineschuck.com/STR-success-resources. Before posting your first listing, you need to know what you want to accept in terms of nightly fees, cleaning fees, and minimum and maximum lengths of stay. There is an extremely informative video by Sean Rakidzich, the driving force and brilliant mind behind Airbnb Automated on YouTube, titled 7 Reasons Your Cleaning Fee is Priced Wrong. He gives a very comprehensive explanation of it, and I suggest you watch it in order to choose the right cleaning fee for your property. As for the minimum and maximum lengths of stay, I recommend reviewing short-term, mid-term, long-term chapter if you still have questions on that. At the onset of your short-term rental experience, you will probably receive a majority of your business from Airbnb, since it is the largest, at least here in the United States, with VRBO following shortly behind. However, as I mentioned earlier, it is important to not put all your eggs in one basket. Set up your listing on Airbnb, familiarize yourself with the platform, and then branch out to others. This is perfectly acceptable to do. In fact, it is expected. All the major booking platforms allow you to import and export your STR calendar to all the other platforms in order to not have a double booking occur. So here's the quick and dirty on posting your first listing with Airbnb. Again, if you do not already have an account, create one by following my referral link here, www.airbnb.com/r/STR success. This also has the bonus of adding $40 to your pocket. It's a win-win for you and me. Click on the link above and you should see a page similar to this. Obviously, you're listening to the audio, so you can't see this page. But it says, you're invited to earn money as an Airbnb host. Click on the Get Started button, and it will take you to a quick and easy page that reads, Become a host in 10 easy steps. It actually has 11 sections, but hey, who's counting? And here are the 11 easy steps. Number 1. What kind of place will you host? Apartment, house, secondary unit, unique space, bed and breakfast, boutique hotel? In most cases, you will list either an apartment or house. If you have something unique, like we do in the Hedy Lamarr Vintage Airstream, then choose Unique Space. Number 2. Which of these best describes your space? Depending on how you answered the first question, you should now have a list of choices that will narrow down exactly what your STR offering matches best. Try to be as accurate as possible. Number 3. What kind of space will guests have? An entire place, a private room, or a shared room are the typical choices. Number 4. The street address. Don't worry, guests won't see this until they have made payment, the booking is confirmed, and it is the day of the reservation. Number 5. How many guests would you like to welcome? Be prepared to specify the total number of guests. how many beds you are providing, the number of bedrooms, since there can be more than one bed in a bedroom, and the number of bathrooms. I list a max of 6 guests and state clearly that there are 2 beds and 2 couches. Note, they consider bathrooms that only contain a sink and toilet, half baths. Number 6. Let guests know what your place offers. Airbnb provides a plethora of boxes to check, from amenities such as a pool, hot tub, barbecue grill, fire pit, pool table, and more, as well as guest favorites like a dedicated workspace and safety equipment, first aid kit, smoke alarm, fire extinguisher, etc. Number 7. Add some photos of your place. I go into detail on this in the next chapter. For now, post 1 picture as your placeholder, but plan on adding more photos as you progress through the next chapter's detailed instructions. Let's give your place a name. Cottage West, which is on the west end of our properties, and Hedy Lamarr Airstream, named after a truly brilliant actress, were the initial names of our 2 STRs. However, as you progress through the next chapter, the listing titles section may change that to something else. Don't worry, you are not stuck with the name and can change it later on. There is a helpful article with tips on writing a great listing title here at bit.ly/3VU1USV. Describe your place. Airbnb limits you to 500 characters for this. Look at my suggestions below in listing description. You can also see what I have written for one of my properties there. Later, after you have submitted your listing, you can go back and add to this section under the listing section in Airbnb. Click Edit and you will find the space that allows for over 500 characters. Fill this out with all the details your little heart desires. Airbnb understands that most people want information in small, accessible little bites. That's why they limit the listing title to 50 characters or the basic property description to 500 characters. There are others, though, who want to know more about a property before booking, so give them as much detail as possible. Number 10. Pricing. You've done your research, so this should be a straightforward decision. If, however, you skipped that part back in part 1, now is the time to do it. You can find that pricing spreadsheet in the complete STR financial tracking spreadsheet. This file is available for download at my website. You may notice that Airbnb doesn't give you the option to list a cleaning fee. I suspect they are hoping you won't. Don't worry, you can add this in later. For now, simply put in the nightly price your data shows you can get. Also, you have a choice to make. Will you offer a 20% discount to your first 3 guests? This can help you get booked faster. You are also likely to host folks who are looking for a deal. It's up to you. I did it for my first STR and not for my second. My second STR is unique, however, and I adjust my pricing significantly during the off-season already. When I rolled it out, it was the beginning of the busy season, and I wanted to earn as much as possible with it while the getting was good. I didn't see any significant difference in bookings to warrant extending a 20% off price. Number 11. Disclosures. The last step in this quick and easy listing is to disclose whether you have any of the following: security cameras, weapons, or dangerous animals. Just click the boxes as they apply. Once you have done this and clicked Review Your Listing, you can now see how your STR will look to the average guest scrolling on their phone. You can publish your listing, then go into your account and edit for the rest of the details. I recommend you do this right away. In the next chapter, I go into exhaustive detail through every part of your listing that you will want to consider now that you are up and live. It truly was exhausting to write and is my longest chapter. That said, I highly recommend you go through it anyway.